Welcome to this videocast about MySQL Shell. So today we're going to see how we can create, with the plugin, a wizard to help junior DBAs in their daily task. So the one we have created here, it's about just creating a user. But sometimes it might be complicated to know which option we want and what's the syntax. So let's first have a look at the user we have on the system. And we can see we have the standard user plus thread, for example. So now I go in JavaScript and I will call my extension. So it's a plugin. So I called it user. We can see the help. So this plugins, it's a wizard to manage users, for example. And it has one method, and the method is create. We can also check the help. It doesn't require any arguments because it's a wizard. So it will be completely interactive. So let's call this method, and the first thing it asks is the username, so an account name. Let's take completely random name, Kenny. If I leave it blank, it will generate a password from me. Does the user need to change his password? Yes. Do we need to lock the password, the user, if it fails the login? Yes. And then we can see it created a user, it generated a strong password. We can see currently the debug about the statements it creates. Of course, we can remove that print later, and we can see the user Kenny has been created. So let's try the plugin again, create another user. We enter this time a password. We can see the shell allows us to prompt a password which is hidden. It's hidden, but we're gonna see it in the debug, of course. Does the user need to change the password? This time we'll say no, we don't need to lock it. And this is the alter statement to create the user. And it has been created too. Let's verify, you can see here. So this wizard is very simple. You can make them much more complicated. And let's have a look at the code to create it, right? So we can see we have a user folder in the extension folders where all the plugins are. The ini.py, because I wrote it in Python, just register the plugin, so it calls the function that we have in the create file. So here it is, and this is one function, a bit more than 30 lines, and you can see just some questions, some prompts, and several eval statements to create the statement at the end. Of course, you can add, this is the debug that you can remove the print if you don't want to see the alter statement. And also you can add and make it much more robust by checking if the user exists already and so on and so forth. A lot of other tests, but you understand how it works. So as you can see, it's very easy to create shells, plugins that can help the DBA in their daily task. All these plugins, you can find them on my GitHub, MySQL Shell plugins. So thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoy MySQL Shell. Bye-bye.